Hey guys, what is going on? This is T. Wright Lorcana. If you don't know who I am, I'm Trenton Wright. I've been an avid TCG player for the last 10 years of my life, consistently legend in Hearthstone, as well as placing top 16 in the largest Yu-Gi-Oh tournament ever held of 4,600 players. Today we're going to be doing a gameplay video of Purple Blue or Sapphire Amethyst. I've been playing a lot of red purple lately, so I figured I'd give another deck a shot. Sapphire Amethyst seems like it might be the best ramp deck, as blue red loses to control very easily, and blue gray loses to every ramp mirror match. So the deck list I'm trying out today is on screen. We're going to be trying to use the ramp toolkit in blue to essentially ramp up to our end game characters quickly, and then we'll include a lot of the strong purple draw cards as well as the strong purple top ends and Dr. Faust for Ursula and Elsa. We have the Wardrobe and Archimedes in here just to kind of help us against those aggro matchups, which I think are going to be the toughest for this deck to deal with. This deck doesn't have any board wipes, so I'm pretty worried about playing against aggro, but we're going to play 3 games and we'll see how it goes. So we've got 2 Mickey Mouse, which is actually pretty good. A lot of people undervalue this card, I think. Magic Mirror is going to keep us going. Jafar is good to ink. Belle will probably ink her. We just don't really want Ursula here. We're going to keep Archimedes. He might be inked, but we're just going to keep him just in case we're playing against an aggro matchup. I'm tempted to get rid of the Magic Mirror as well, but I'm going to go ahead and keep it. Looks like we drew another 7 cost. Uninkable, this is kind of one of the downfalls. There's a lot of non-inkable cards in this deck. I feel like that might be one of the weaknesses as well as its weak aggro matchup. So it looks like we are going to be playing against some form of aggro, so we will be inking Jafar and throwing out Archimedes. And that will deal with this Stitch pretty easily. Anytime somebody's playing Stitch, I just immediately think there's going to be a Rockstar Stitch in their deck. That could be just wrong though. So he threw away Captain Hook in preference of playing this Stitch, which in my mind just is like, okay, I'm playing Rockstar Stitch. Because you'd much rather, I feel like, play Captain Hook, the Forceful Duelist. He's just a stronger card than a 2/2 Stitch. So it's essentially guaranteed to be a Stitch matchup, and he's already got Rockstar Stitch in hand, which he's trying to shift. And if that's the case, I think I'm just going to lose. So I don't have anything to deal with that. So it looks like he's going to be searching out a card, and this is going to give us a lot of information based on what character he picks. He's going to be pulling out Simba. The fact that he didn't quest makes me, it just kind of reinforces my theory that he is playing an aggro deck. The issue here is I'm actually going to play the Magic Mirror. I want to play Archimedes, but honestly, he's just playing Simba next turn. And until I get Mickey Mouse out, I kind of want to... I could have played Archimedes, but to be honest, I think I want to ink Archimedes next turn. And then play Mickey Mouse, and then I'll have Maleficent and another Mickey Mouse. And hopefully that's enough to stop the aggro, but I highly doubt it. Should be questing here. Yep. So we're going to be inking that. We'll be throwing out that. And passing turn. The reason we don't attack here is because we don't want to give Simba 2 damage when he's on turn 4 on yellow, where he could drop Rapunzel. If he drops Rapunzel here with 2 damage on there, he's drawing 2 cards, and essentially I'm screwed. So as we could tell just by the Forceful Duelist being inked and Stitch being played, we were correct in assuming that Stitch was coming out. What I kind of failed to think of here was the fact that he could be playing A Whole New World, which would have just been better if I had just played we're going to get rid of that, and what we need to do is essentially get to 7 as fast as possible. So we're going to go ahead and play Belle and ink 2 cards. So that way we can get rid of this Stitch with Hades. Which 2 cards to ink though? That is the hard question. I think I kind of value Wardrobe more than I value Maleficent. And I'll let's play this. Once a whole new world comes out, it's very likely that there's going to be multiple whole new worlds coming out. We have 4 damage on board. Can't deal with Stitch, but we got a lot of characters to deal with these going wide that's about to happen. I think if he's smart, I think Stitch actually swings into Mickey Mouse, but we'll see. He's going to be playing 5 characters here. It's going to be very hard for me to deal with. Yeah, this early stitch and this early whole new world and early stitch is just. I think it's honestly just gonna be game over. There's 3 Lilos, yeah. But we'll see what happens. We'll be getting rid of Stitch this next turn with Hades, and hopefully that'll be good. So we're gonna take care of that. We've got 7 mana, so we'll drop Hades, inking that. And kind of want to keep everything here, but I kind of want to ink also. So I'm debating. I'm going to just stay here. Doesn't really matter. I don't see a world where I'm using that card much anyways. I'm trying to think if there was really anything I could have done differently here to stop this onslaught. Just do not have. We want to deal with that because it's lore. Yeah, essentially have to. I just don't like trading that trade. We're gonna go ahead and go there. We'll throw away the Robin Hood. This is unfortunate because he's essentially gonna Rapunzel here. So right, he's gonna hit for 4 with the Beast onto my Hades, and then drop Rapunzel, healing it for 3, drawing 3 cards. But there's just really not much I could do about it. Just kind of had to let it happen. This is the 3rd Rapunzel he's inked, so he might just already have a whole new world ready to play. Interesting. Yeah. It's a good thing I inked last turn. And honestly, hopefully he doesn't kill Hades, because if he doesn't, I gotta play Dr. Falsfer. I always have trouble with that. I mean, is that the name? Falsfer? If he just goes for questing, actually in a pretty good spot, but nope, he does not. He is smarter than that, and now I have to figure out a way to not lose. So first things first, let's draw 2 cards, see if we can get somewhere. We did, in fact, get somewhere, but not somewhere enough, I think. So we are going to play him. Ink 2 cards. And then drop the Mickey Mouse, getting us to 10. Oh, I could sing that with Ursula. Oh, that's right. I'm crazy, losing it. Yeah, so fortunately, Tinkerbell's going to swing into, both these guys are going to swing into there, then he's probably going to heal with Rapunzel. But there's not much for me to do about that. He's got 5 ink, or 5 lore on the table. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so he's used all 4 Rapunzels into his inkwell, so we don't have to worry about that. We don't have to play around Rapunzel anymore, which is good. But I'm worried that I might actually just be too far behind at this point. Still got 5 cards. If he just keeps questing at this point, I think I just fucking lose. Hey, if he doesn't go for this trade, he just quests for 5 here. That puts him at 12. And then next turn, he probably just quests again, and I'm screwed. Opted to sing. Not sure that was the right play for him, but so what we can do, so what we'll do is we'll sing that to get rid of him. Both my characters will easily swing into here. Ink 2 cards. We'll deep freeze these 2. Ensure they don't ready back up. We'll go ahead and get some board presence on board. Hopefully we can slow this down. So the reason we're playing, some of you might have thought to play Magic Mirror here. The reason we're not playing Magic Mirror is because we can essentially use this any turn we want. I see we had two ink left over, and you're thinking, well, why not use Archimedes Or why play Archimedes instead of Magic Mirror? Because Archimedes takes a turn to get ready, where Magic Mirror does not. So I might as well play him. It's a better tempo play. So now he can swing next turn, where I could still use Magic Mirror next turn if I need to, without playing him this last turn. But to be honest, I don't think it's going to matter. Because I am in a pretty terrible situation. Oh yeah, definitely. That's going to be game over. Without a board wipe, it's just... If I had some sort of like grab your swords or something, there'd be a chance of me winning. But I just don't have anything. Like, there's nothing like that's in my deck. There's no way to wipe this board. He's just playing everything in his hand. And I would concede typically right now. It's just a waste of time for me to continue playing. But as for the YouTube video, I'll just play it out. But he wins next turn. It's actually just a waste of time. I'm wasting people's time by playing here. So that's the matchup I just kind of expected to lose. I'm not gonna lie. The Stitch matchup actually wasn't as bad as as I thought it was gonna be. Had he not gotten the early Stitch shift, I think my ability to counteract that wouldn't have been that bad. We're just gonna get rid of the 2 uninkables there, and then see where this takes us. We're not gonna play Archimedes this turn, because we're gonna want to ink it if it's not an aggro matchup. We're just gonna throw away our card. So it looks like we are playing against Stitch probably again. It's probably the same person. Yeah, it looks like it's probably gonna be an aggro matchup again. So what we'll do here is we'll get rid of Jafar, and then now we'll drop the Archimedes. So having an Archimedes last turn to this turn actually makes 0 difference. The only difference that maybe if I would have top decked a Grand Matala, then I would have wanted to play it last turn. But and essentially every other scenario, it doesn't matter. He just threw away his Captain Hook for free, which is nice. And we'll throw away a Bella here. And here I kind of want to play Maleficent, but I'm actually going to play Mickey Mouse. The reason I'm playing Mickey Mouse is because I start that ramp, and then also when he swings into Archimedes with Prince Eric, Mickey Mouse can swing back and kill him, and it won't matter. Should have ended turn there while I was talking. Make the game go a little bit faster. So it looks like we're playing Gray Ramp. So we're playing. He's playing blue steel, or what did I call it in that one video? I can't even remember. Oh, Magic Carpet Bomb, right? Flying Carpet Bomb, Flying Magic Carpet Bomb, something like that. So he's gonna be playing a whole new world and doing great things with that. So we're gonna go ahead and throw away this. I kind of want to play Maleficent. What we're gonna do here is we're actually gonna play that. Ink another Maleficent to give us less cards in case he's playing a whole new world this next turn. It kind of discourages him from playing a whole new world, is doing what I just did there. But then on my next turn, I have 3 cards I'm going to be drawing, so it's really not that big a deal that I have essentially no cards in my hand. Go ahead and ink the Ella and play that. We'll just go ahead and quest. If he wants to swing all 3 of his guys into that, he still can't kill it, so it doesn't really matter. And if he does swing all 3 into that, they'll put these 2 Mickeys at 1, which then I could kill with Mickey and Grand Matala. So by playing everything here, I just really discouraged him from playing a whole new world. But I still have Magic Mirror to keep my game plan going strong. So you can go ahead and smash that, and then swing it with Grand Matala. Sounds good. Seems like a good play. And he's going to quest with his Mickey Mouses, which I'm just going to start clearing with my guys. I think I definitely play this here. He doesn't really play board wipes. This little board wipes that are strong enough to really do anything there. This is gonna be a weird interaction. So which one do I want to use? We're actually gonna go here. What happens if I do both? Nothing. Okay. I was just curious. All right, we'll quest there. It makes sense that nothing would happen. No real reason to add it back to my hand. It's a good target for him on that. Can go ahead and trade that away. Seems good. So what we'll do is, looks like we'll just be playing another one. Swing in there. And dropping my second magic mirror. So he really wants to play a whole new world here now, and essentially just not able to because I'm ahead. I have more cards out. I have magic mirrors to keep drawing cards. I have more ink. That's fine. Put the dock into my inkwell. I don't care. Doesn't make a difference to me. I'm just going to draw new cards with magic mirror, and unless this Hades can't be answered, which almost guaranteed to draw an answer to it, he's just going to lose here. So we're actually just going to play this Ursula, draw another Ursula, and keep questing. We're more than happy to trade Mickey Mouse into Hades, just stopping 2 lore, trading a Mickey Mouse to slow him down by 2 lore. I had no problem with that. Oh, we're just going to play our Ursula again next turn. So, really don't care if he gets Bell to 10 right here, and then gets 5. So we just kill it immediately. And we have 5 for ourselves to keep questing with. It looks like this is his plan. I assume the one... interesting. So we're actually going to throw that into the inkwell, so that way we can start drawing cards in conjunction with our playing a 7 cost every turn. We're now at the crucial 11 mana, or 11 ink, I'm sorry, where we're going to be playing a 7 cost essentially every turn, as well as drawing a card. So using a whole new world, probably should have sang that, honestly. Just because he has 5 mana now and he needs to be at like 7 to play Hades. And he's not, so. His like best 5 drop is what? He's maybe ink something and then play Tinkerbell. Like his best play here. He's just going to ink Tinkerbell to play Tinkerbell. Which seems fine. Okay, so he's really just going for the win here, but I'm just not going to let that happen, so it doesn't matter. What we're going to do there is we're going to just kill that. Ink that, or quest here, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to freeze both of these to ensure that nothing really gets done with them. And then we'll play Jafar. So that way when we draw cards next turn, we could just kind of kill whatever we want with him. While our 3 ink guys keep questing. He should be killing this with yep, grab your swords. Oh, but that just... Essentially, as I said in the beginning of this video, the problem with Gray, right, is he's now played a whole new world, and unfortunately for him, I am also playing ramp, so he just gets to lose when he plays a whole new world. And I'm just going to quest away. No reason to really do anything less than just keep questing. We're actually just going to throw everything on the board. That should be game over for him. Yep. And we'll be going into game number 3. So typically, like always, we'll just get rid of the Ursula. We have a lot of anti-aggro here with essentially this really strong anti-aggro curve. We'll get rid of Robin Hood just so I don't think there'll be a reason to have it. I really, yeah, exactly. I was about to say, I kind of want a Magic Mirror with this hand because how early game focused it is. We're going to play the Archimedes here because we want to play Grammatala next turn. And then determining on what deck he's playing. Okay, so it looks like he's playing a purple deck, which means that he is, I actually don't mind that he could put that back to my hand. It means I get to ink it and put out a Grammatala. So he showed that he was playing control, so I don't really need the anti-aggro card. More than happy to just throw away that Archimedes. We'll just get rid of this wardrobe and play Maleficent. Keep drawing cards. Yeah, so this is purple-red control is what he's playing. And I think this matchup's actually just, I think this matchup is in our favor, but we'll find out. Yeah, we'll just keep ramping away. Drawing 2 cards, very solid. And a little bit less solid because I'm trading the Tala into his Rafiki. I guess that's kind of what he wants. Doesn't really matter to him. We're going to go ahead and sing as well. Trade that. Get our ink. Put that into the inkwell. Now we're at 6. So we can play that. And play him. And go ahead and pass the turn. So he's on turn 5 and we're going to be dropping our good 7 drops. He's got a lot of card draw, so this is going to be a real match. He's got 2 sings off with Maleficent. Very, very good. And as well as playing 2 Maleficents. But we'll see how it goes. So definitely going to go ahead and sing this again. And maybe just draw a card. And then just keep questing. Tempted to throw Robin Hood into the inkwell. I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. So really we just want to keep getting ink. Until I get to like 20 ink against this matchup to where I'm just drawing cards nonstop with Magic Mirror and he just doesn't have enough threats. So I saw the little doctors, Dr. Falsfer. I saw the little Dr. Falsfer, so I'm almost guaranteed that he's playing the big Dr. Falsfer and that I probably need to quit questing as much as I am. So we're going to go ahead and grab that. So if he wants to shift Aladdin here to kill Robin Hood, I'm going to essentially discourage him from doing that by playing this. You typically want to play this I'm at 9. Do I want to really throw away? I really want to get to 11, but yeah, we'll throw that away. We're not going to be playing that for a while. So essentially he's threatening Aladdin here, so if he wants to do it, yeah, he's going to have to instead Dragonfire. And then trade that way. Doesn't allow him to get a 7 drop out, which is good. And hopefully he quests with Aladdin so I can draw a card with Ursula, which he does not. So I don't really have a good play for this next turn, unless I draw something. So I'll just Magic Mirror. tempted just to drop Elsa, but I don't really want to do that. So we'll ink the wardrobe, magic mirror. That's another inked card, so we'll just pass. Okay. So what we'll go ahead and do here is ink that. Draw another card. We'll deep freeze these two. Just trying to stop him from drawing cards here. Yeah, I was definitely going to get Dragonfire or Maleficent. We don't really want to use Let It Go on this because the threat of him playing a Mickey Mouse is way scarier than him drawing a card. Problem is we can't really quest with this Aladdin here. Because essentially if he drops Aladdin, he's going to get his effect, which I just don't like. So he's going to go ahead and push that down. Quest with Aladdin. And I'm going to take that ink back. Play you, and play my second magic mirror. He'll drop Aladdin, kill Belle. And then, I don't really have a weight. Maybe I should have played Hades on Elsa, or the Queen. Honestly, almost guaranteed, actually, I should have removed one of these two cards. Okay, because if he had Aladdin there, I essentially didn't have enough attack to swing back and kill Aladdin, which would have been a problem. It's looking like I'm in trouble. Scared to quest with this. But I'm going to do it anyways. Pass turn. Draw a new card. Playing Magic Mirror. Keeping a worthless card. And another Maleficent. So he will play Dr. Falsfer, which will give me this Robin Hood back to my hand when I make this attack. And then kind of allow, we'll ink you, play you, and then go ahead and draw another card with Magic Mirror. So now he can't really kill the Hades without killing Dr. Falsfer first, so he needs another Maleficent or another Fire Breath. He's already played 4 removal spells. I just don't think he has anything but Be Prepared, so this might just be Be prepared turn. Because that's probably the only way he has in his hand to get rid of Dr. Falsfer. Which is good for me because then I have Ursula to play. As well as Robin Hood. Oh, this is just as good. Freezing him up. Getting a good trade in. I thought he kept Hades tapped down. I guess he's worried that I could play another Falsfer. Which I very much was going to, apparently. We'll swing there, add it back to my hand, and just go ahead and play it again. The reason we're not playing Ursula here is because Be Prepared is a real threat that he could be dropping any second now. Could kind of force it out if I play this Let It Go, but he's probably already going to play it, so might as well just draw another card. And I'll go ahead and ink this Robin Hood. He's contemplating it, right? Because this Dr. Falsfer is a real threat. Because getting a Hades back is essentially just game over. He does not want to see that happen. Yep, looks like it is a Be Prepared here. Be Prepared turn. At which point I get to drop Ursula and Ursula. Gave me a massive tempo swing for him to do the Be Prepared there. If he would have singed it and then played a threat, he probably would have been better off, but he didn't, so. Yep, now he gets to play a second one. And hopefully just pass the turn. Draw a card. At which point, looks like I'm going to be playing just another Ursula. And we'll drop it too far with it and just draw a card. Now that the tempo has shifted in my favor, while I have more ink, it's going to be very hard for him to come back. Essentially, his win condition now is decking me out. It's hard for me to. I don't know how many Maleficents he's playing or how many Be Prepared he's playing, but hopefully 4 Be Prepared for him. Because if he's not, it's going to be pretty hard for him. Pocket Watch. That's going to be good for Aladdin. And the Magic Mirror. So what we're going to do here is we'll ink that because we don't really need to draw cards. And we'll just play you. No effects, please. No effects. It's required. When you play this character, exert up to 2 chosen characters. They can't ready. Okay, cool. Apparently I have to. It says up to. Maybe there's a way to. I could up to 2 is 0. But it's okay. We're going to do it this way. We'll see how that goes. Luckily, Aladdin can't kill Elsa, so don't have to worry about that. They can't ready at the start of their next turn, so yeah, I won't even be able to get Elsa back. I don't think that should have been. I don't think that's the way this card actually works, but we'll We'll see. Maybe it's a glitch in the game, or maybe that is how it's going to work. Maybe 0 is not an option. Essentially, my plan was just put 3 lore on board to pressure. I kind of threw off my mindset. I don't remember how many Be Prepared he's played now. I think it's 3, but maybe it's 2. So I know what he's thinking now at this point. He's thinking I'm in danger of decking out. So he kind of wants to stop drawing cards, but he's kind of running out of threats, and he's gonna keep playing these Aladdins. I'm just going to keep questing. I actually don't really want to play that because I am kind of in danger of decking out. But I'm truly not that worried about it. 9 turns is more than enough time to win this game. Yeah, I don't know if his plan is to do that 3 times in a row. More than happy with that. We're just gonna Hades it. Got 9 cards left, 9 turns to win the game. And unless he has another... You know what, actually I think it might be better to just let it go. Because I have plenty of lore already on board. I don't think there's any reason I need to give him a better Be Prepared if he's playing the 4 copies. So I'm already threatening 5 lore on board. No reason to really throw the Hades into the Be Prepared if he's playing that next copy. It's better to just play the Let It Go. Sure, doesn't bother me. We're just gonna freeze these 2 down. Tempting to draw more cards, but I'm not going to do it. And the reason I just didn't play more is because this is already very threatening, and I don't want to lose a bunch of stuff to the last Be Prepared. This is already 6 lore coming in. 5 cards. Don't really want to draw. Don't want to lose more to be prepared. So we'll just keep freezing him down. If he wants to trade his Gaston into my wardrobe, that's fine by me. He has the pocket watching, so he could maybe clear a little bit more. But I mean, I have so much removal in my hand. Like, there isn't a lot of options for him at this point. Yep. Sledden did a lot of work. A lot of work. But obviously, I think he kills Elsa here, right? Like, there's no world where he doesn't. Just seems like the best play. You Gaston and Aladdin into Elsa. Stops 3 on my end, which is the most, and then essentially 4 because I probably swing back with Mickey. But I still have 6, so 1 lower away from victory. Well, he's gonna take away 2, so opting to kill the Elsa. I think that's smart. And he's gonna kill the other Elsa. Aladdin's putting in work. Jafar, what, 2 lore, so we'll throw away you into that. You think the odds of him having another be prepared? I'll get rid of you. Four cards. Well, actually, just go ahead and get rid of you too. And pass turn. Does he play 4 be prepared? If he does, I think I'm in a really bad spot. If he doesn't, I may be okay. One, two, three, four, five, six. 6 more. Put me at. Oh, you just hover over this and it tells you. Look at that. Not worried about that. That's just gonna get let it go. If I actually get to quest with all of these guys, it's gonna be my chances of winning seem pretty high. He's definitely drawing more cards here. I don't know why he hasn't been. He's not decking out before me. That's a smart play though. Ready it back up, swing again. I don't know why you wouldn't do that. Sure. So this is just pretty simple. There's lethal here already, but we'll just go ahead and put the Mickey Mouse out. Just to kind of really threaten it. Because now he has to kill 2 of my creatures instead of 2 of my creatures. Instead of 1, I'm sorry. So he's digging for the be prepared, I think. Which is fine. If he plays it, I drop all 4 of these and I win next turn. Or all 3 of these and I win next turn. Yep. Whatever he plays gets Hades. Aladdin. That should be 4 be prepared, so I should just be winning next turn. Doing that, getting rid of him because he could shift out the Dr. Fausfer to win the game. So by doing that, we're ensuring that doesn't happen. We're going to ink that so we can put another card on board. And the importance of putting this other card on board is if he has a Maleficent or a Dragonfire, I still have lethal. So we'll see. Does he play more Dragonfires or more Maleficents? He cannot draw another card or he loses the deck out. I mean, he's only got... He only needs to get 3 lore, maybe. Looks like he's going to take it. He looks like he's won. Yep. Very close game, though. Unless this is an Elsa off the top. I don't know how many Elsas I've played. I haven't really been keeping track. I don't know why you would ink at this point to play Gaston. That doesn't... I had 1 card left. I wanted to see what it was. Alright. So, that's the 3 matches. I lost 2 of them. That final match I actually think I lost because that Elsa tapped itself. If I would have gotten that 3 lore, I would have been in a much better spot. Much more pressure to use Be Prepared a lot earlier than he had to, because getting 1 lore would have won me the game instead of 4. But that's the video. I hope you liked it. If there's a specific deck you want me to play 3 matches of, let me know in the comments below, and maybe I'll do it. If you like the video, like it. If you like more gameplay, go ahead and subscribe. See you later.